Miss Vale, you have a rare constitution, highly fertile. The embryo is developing perfectly. Are you certain you want to terminate?
The baby's healthy?
Healthy doesn't matter, stuff! You don't even know whose it is! You haven't graduated yet! You can't afford a baby!
Sir, are you all right? Sir, we shouldn't. Here.
You're mine. Only mine.
Sir, you're drunk.
Don't move. This mark, I'll remember.
Doctor, how much for the termination?
About $600 after insurance.
Vivi, I'm a little short.
Don't look at me, I don't have it.
I've introduced you to every eligible heiress in New England. Not one of them is good enough?
And don't even think about that Thornwood girl. The Vervold line, 3 generations, 1 heir each.
All born through medical intervention. You inherited your father's condition. Time isn't on your line, sweetheart.
Vervat.
I'm short on money for the termination. You're the father, you should pay half.
What? You're pregnant?
Ugh, not this opening scene again.
Where's that voice coming from?
My dumb mom. She listened to her snake of a best friend, got me half-starved my whole life, and then her ex's first love burned us alive!
I want you to keep the baby. Money is not the issue.
Not the issue? Dad's the crown prince of the East Coast. He'll drop $7 million without blinking.
Mr. Vernadaff, what's the deal?
$7 million up front. Prenatal care. Another 7 when the baby is born healthy. Bonus.
Sophie, are you out of your mind? You take that kind of money?
Security. Get her out.
Let go of me! Let go!
Friends like that, you really should drop.
Mr. Vernstaff, you have my word. I'll carry to life. Quietly, and the child will go to house for an off.
Whoa, Mom just grew a spine. About damn time.
This dump. And you split rent with that so-called best friend of yours?
I'm moving out tomorrow. Cutting off the toxic crowd. The baby will have a clean environment. If you don't mind, Mr. Vernafilk, could I rent somewhere close to your family?
Move into the cottage next to Vernafilk Manor. My mother visits often. Easier that way.
Welcome home, Mr. Veridoff.
Are you really keeping that pot?
This isn't junk. I threw out everything else like you said. But this, my family hammered it for me by hand.
Fine. Keep it. Mr. Fairfax, house manager, anything you need, ask him.
Miss Vale, your room is this way if you'll follow me.
Oh my God, this is real. From now on, just eat, sleep, and float through paradise.
You think you've made it? Wait till your fairy tale gets fat. Wait till Vera Valls gets sick of you. Wait till Dad's first love comes back and laughs at you. Then see how lazy you want to be.
My baby's got more ambition than I do. Time to step up, Mama. Mr. Fairfax, I'd like the best prenatal yoga case in Ashford Bay and a private nutritionist team, 3 meals planned every day. Strong body, healthy weight. And honestly, my wardrobe could use serious help. I'm a small-town girl. I don't know the first thing about looking polished. But I have money now. Book me a celebrity stylist and a top makeup artist. I trust the experts. Let them work.
Very good, Miss Vale.
Ugh, God, this pose is killer. It's so ugly. This one is nice.
Oh, yes.
I had no idea my mom was hiding all this. Turns out, I clean up pretty damn well.
Hey, don't worry, the baby's been an angel this week. No morning sickness. Mr. Varaniff, are you free tomorrow?
I have meetings all day. If you need anything, call Fairfax.
Oh, okay. Looks like I'm going to graduation alone, Sweet Pea. Sophie Vale, you are ready. Tomorrow, the whole world will see. Who calls me a bad girl?
Holy crap. Who is that? Was she in our class?
She might actually rival Vivian Lynn, looking like that.
Excuse me, are you lost? Wrong building? Don't you know me anymore, Vivi? It's Sophie. What? Vivian, if you ever try to slander me again on this campus, I will let the best lawyers in Ashford Bay take you apart. Slowly.
Yes! Go, Mom! And just for the record, my dad isn't some old guy. He's the Crown Prince of the East Coast.
Professor Wu, Sophie Vale is a disgrace to this school. She doesn't deserve to graduate with honors. Ladies and gentlemen, professors, I have evidence. During her hotel internship, Sophie slept with a wealthy older man for money. She's carrying his child right now. A woman like this does not deserve to graduate with honors.
Expel her! Expel her!
Miss Vale, is there truth to these accusations?
Professor Wu, no. She's lying. It's all lies. He's not my husband, but I am carrying his child. I'm not a mistress. Please, you have to believe me. No, no, my baby!
When did she become this beautiful?
Everyone, silence! Anyone causing a scene will be dealt with severely.
This is Sophie Vale, the mother of my child, and by tomorrow, my wife. For anyone unclear, she is under the full protection of House Verndov. Touch her, slander her, lay one finger on her again, and I assure you the consequences will be thorough. Every word said about her in this hall is on record. Defamation, assault, we will not forget.
Dad's the man. Light them up.
And the woman who pushed my future wife, I trust she'll be expelled before sundown?
He just called me his future wife.
Assault on a student. Defamation. Vivian Lynn, you are expelled. Effective immediately.
You only need to carry to term. Don't get any ideas beyond that.
Mr. Verndorf, I don't have ulterior motives. I just don't want my child to grow up ashamed.
So, you're Sophie Vale.
Grandma's here, and Grandma is fierce.
Tell me, dear, since you found out you were pregnant, have you been hearing voices? Sweet, small ones?
How did you...
Runs in this family. Listen to her, sweetheart. She knows things you don't. And that mark under your collar? I had one too when Aldrich first looked at me, 40 years ago.
Mrs. Vernick, what does that mean?
Some bonds, child, are written in the blood. You'll understand when the time comes. And there are other things you'll learn about this family. The Vervalds, we feel each other, especially the children, especially this one.
Good morning, Mrs. Vernaff.
Excellent. The report says the fetus is developing perfectly.
Mom, please don't fumble this. Don't be a moron. Just take the dang bracelet.
Mrs. Verifald, having a grandmother like you, this baby is so lucky.
I never said you couldn't visit. The manor is open to you anytime now.
Wait, Mom actually got smart? Who replaced her?
She's waving at me!
Oh my goodness, Grandma, Mommy!
Mrs. Veradaf, this baby is unlike anything I've seen. I had them close the floor for us. Some perks come with the name. Wrap this entire row. These two. Pack them up. Everything on this rack.
Holy crap, is this real life? Oh. Mom, countdown's ticking. In a few days, that snake of a roommate of yours is gonna come crawling, dragging Dad's drug night story right onto your shoulders. Watch out.
Vivian, she's the one planning the rumors. This time, I'm gonna flip the table on her first. Mrs. Veridoff, I've been having bad dreams lately. Someone's trying to hurt Damien. I think the men who drugged them that night, we need to find them. Fast.
You think of him before yourself. I like that, sweetheart. I'll have it investigated. Tonight.
Look at our girl. Maggie, look at her.
Sweetheart, I almost don't recognize you.
Daddy, Mommy, no matter how I look, I'm still your girl. Always.
Honey, I thought we were keeping the pregnancy private. The news, they're talking about it everywhere?
Try a bite, if you don't mind. I kept it mild. Slow roasted chicken with herbs.
This is good. Really good.
If Dad's first love stays in Europe and out of the country, Mom totally locks this in. Easy win.
So, you're the gold digger who crawled into Damien Vernoff's bed. Oh, God. Aunt Selena the snake just made her grand advance. The first love's the most dangerous when she's been denied. Cannot let her play the victim. Strike first. Selena Thornwield. Don't put on the innocent act. I've already had your stunts looked into, every single one. You're choosing this woman over me. Damien.
Sophie orchestrated all of this. She drugged you. She planned the baby. She's using the child to climb into House Vernoff.
God, am I really losing this round?
Chase, run a deep background on Selena Thornfield, not just the surface. Go back. Thornfield family records, 3 centuries. 3 centuries, sir? The Thornwilds have a long history with us, older than this country. Make sure they haven't resumed old practices.
That night you checked into the Auraria, Sophie had spiked your drink. She took advantage of you.
Are you done? I already had that night investigated. It was a competitor of mine who drugged me. They've been dealt with. Security!
Fine. Then explain these. Old boyfriends, exchange students. Your innocent Sophie was a busy girl in college. That baby could belong to anyone.
I don't know any of these men. These photos are AI generated. They're fake.
Sweetie, I don't believe one night turns into a baby. If you want to clear your name, come with me. Paternity test. Right now. Fine. The baby's 6 months, we can do amniocecomesis. And when the test proves it's Damien's child, leave House Vernoff for myself.
Stop! This is madness! You shall not put a needle in that womb!
It's not Damien's fault. This was my idea.
Sophie, you're carrying his child. He should be standing up for you. Not letting you go through this.
Mom, it's all right. I can handle it. Bring it on. One little needle, and that pretty little Selena will be ashes in the wind.
After what you went through yesterday, of course I'm taking care of you.
Sophie, the moment those results come in, I'm going to give you everything you...
I already have the report! Sophie Vale's baby is not a Versnaff!
What?
That's impossible. This can't be real.
This can't be real!
Sophie Vale, did you really think a cheap little stunt would get you into House Vervold? Country trash stays country trash. Roses don't grow in mud. How could this happen?
I am clearly Mommy and Daddy's baby. There not be something wrong with this test report.
Damien, you have to throw this scheming woman out. Now. She's lying to your face.
Enough.
I'm the one who commissioned the paternity test. I paid the lab. I have the official chain of custody. Now, why do you have results before I do?
Worthy of being my good grandma, so clear-headed and logical.
Someone left it at our door. Anonymously.
Lab signature doesn't match the verified template. No ACP certification stamp. No chain of custody barcode. This document is a forgery. A bad one.
Mrs. Verdef, please. I was doing this for Damien. When I saw the report, I rushed it over without thinking. Maybe Sophie forged it herself to frame me. Ah!
Did I ask you to teach me what's good for my son?
Oh my god. Mom V is a queen. A queen!
Selena, I truly didn't think you'd snoop this low. I see who you really are now.
Sophie is the mother of my grandchild. Any one of you who took Selena's fight just now, pack your things. You're done at Vernal of Manon.
House Verivald has no use for snakes that bite the hand that feeds them. Security. Out with them. Selena Thornwood, I treated you like family out of respect for your grandfather. If you ever raise a hand against my family again, old friendships will not save you. Sophie!
Oh, come on, kid. Mom just got an Amy yesterday and pulled an all-nighter. Tone down the kicking. I literally cannot.
Get the car! Now!
Selena Thornwield. If anything happens to Sophie or the baby, there is nowhere on this earth I won't find you.
I told you that test would hurt her. Why didn't you stop her? Why didn't you stand with her?
Idiot boy! If you defended her against this snake, my granddaughter-in-law wouldn't be on the floor!
Cancel the 3 p.m. Everything. Move it.
Something's wrong with the girl.
Babe, are you okay? It's me, your boyfriend. I'm the kid's daddy.
What? Get out! You absolute creep. You're not my anything.
Get off her. I'm the father. Both of you back off. I am.
One more word. One more look. Let's see how far they go.
Don't know me? Then how do I know you've got a red mark right under your collarbone?
This mark, I'll remember.
How do you know about that?
Indeed. How would he know about a mark only I can see?
You don't know yet, do you? About this mark.
What mark?
This one. The red one. It wasn't there before that night at the Aurelia. It bloomed under my touch.
What does that mean?
It's mine. My signature. On your soul. No one else in this world can see it glow. Those 3 men today, they lied. They never touched you. They never could have. Because if they had, I would feel it.
You knew? The whole time? Damien? Only you can see it glow? What does that mean? What are you?
Not just a man, love. Something older. Something that remembers. You'll learn. In time.
My God.
Vivi, tell them, am I or am I not Sophie's boyfriend?
They all are. Trust me. When we were roommates, Sophie had a parade of guys through our apartment. She's had 3, maybe 4 terminations before. We even built a Venmo group chat to split the costs.
Yeah, we pulled the money each time. Let's cool.
Damien! I swear, there's been no one but you. Ever.
Who's to say she didn't draw the blood herself to fake all this? But fine. I haven't been idle this past week. This is Dr. Falsmit, senior OB at Stonebridge Private Clinic. He performed every one of Sophie's prior terminations.
Miss Vale has been on file with us for 3 years. 3 documented terminations. Signatures, billing records, all here.
The Vernov line has been infertile for 3 generations. That baby could be anyone's.
Sophie, did you lie to us?
Oh no. Selena actually came prepared. Mom, how are you getting out of this one?
Let's see who walks out of this room standing.
Sir, you were right. Thornwood Industries, one branch isn't business. They call it heritage operations. Records going back to 14th century France. 1340. Old methods. Old enemies. My family has been their target for centuries. They will never stop. Then Sophie is their primary target. Triple her security. Same for the baby. Effective immediately. Sophie, from this moment on, no matter what happens, what they say, what they fabricate, I believe you.
without question.
And I'm done with Mr. Verilav. Call me by my name, Damien. There's something you should know. About me. About my family.
Damien?
You are my mate, Sophie. Among the Vervelds, there's an old saying, a man like me only ever impresses once in his lifetime, just one. From the night I met you at the Aurelia, I have been bound to you. There will never be another. Not in this life. Not in any.
What if I had said no? What if I'd left that hospital?
Then I would have spent the rest of my life alone. There is no other woman for me, Sophie. There simply isn't.
This is proof. Now, please, call me by my name.
Damien.
And we have lockdown. Mom officially has Dad. Mission status complete. Mini-me coming soon.
It's okay, love. Probably just the grid. Mum is hosting the Reborn charity gala tonight. I want you to come, and we'll pick out a present for the baby on the way out.
Okay.
Damien's new wife? Stunning. Truly stunning.
Oh, hey. I dozed off. What did I miss? Oh no, the Verivold pool gala. Mom, get out of here. This is where everything went sideways. Last life, on this exact spot, Selena set up Mom to crash into Grandma. Mom couldn't swim. She caught a chronic illness that night. Months later, Celine burned us alive.
This little nobody? Did Damien actually bring his trophy to the gala?
Mom, incoming. Snake mode activated.
Sweet pea, this life, history isn't repeating. Tonight, she swims.
Shut up! One more word about my wife and you'll wish you hadn't shown up.
This one. Done. We're getting it.
Love, this pearl strain, it would suit you.
Yes, yes, yes. It is all mine. Future Trust Fund baby reporting in. Now, she is coming. Splash. Bye, Snake. Enjoy the chlorine.
Try me, sweetie. Round 2.
Prenatal swimming, 3 months. I trained for this. I can do this.
Yes, Mom learned to swim during prenatal training. She has got Grandma. Damien sees the mark glowing. He sees everything.
This saint is doing my job for me!
Sophie, sweetheart, take this. It's a supplementary.
Oh, no, Mrs. Vernoff, I can't.
Take it, dear. It's just a card.
Love, if Mom gives it to you, you take it. It's not that much.
Not that much. How much exactly?
$40 million credit line, give or take.
40 million?
Heck yes! I'm born a $40 million princess. Mama, buy me all the bows.
Sophie, sweetheart. From now on, just call me Cassandra. Mrs. Verloff is for charity auctions and tax accountants.
Yes, Katrandra. Look at him. If I just kissed him right now, he'd short kerfucked. Thanks, babe. Yep. Short kercoat confirmed.
Oh, easy, Tiger.
Sir, the paternity report is in.
Sir, Selena Thornfield just tried to buy me $500,000 to swap the report.
He's lying! I never!
Chase, there's 500 grand on this card. Give me the report. I'll get you a new one.
She's ours. 99.997%.
Thank God in heaven.
3 generations, 3 single heirs, and now, finally, a natural conception.
And it says here, with high probability, it's a girl. A baby girl!
Sophie, thank you.
Impossible! That little nobody can't carry a Verloc child!
Selena Thornwood, get out of my house.
Child, my grandson was wrong to put you through all that. I'd like to make it up to you. There's a property, Sparrow's Roost, a small castle on the bay's east cliff. I've already purchased it. It will be the baby's, a birthday gift when she arrives.
A castle? You're giving the baby a castle?
So basically, I literally do nothing my whole life, collect rent from a castle, and live like a princess forever? Yeah, I can work with that.
Mrs. Verdald, you're confused. This girl, her parents are dirt farmers in Maine. Pig farmers. People like that have no place in House Verdald.
My granddaughter is Damien's match, by blood, by breeding, by centuries of family treaty.
Damien, if you marry this country girl, the Thornwood-Vervald partnership ends. Today. Permanently.
Oh look, they think threats work on Dad. Bless their tiny hunter hearts.
Who let you in here? You're upsetting my wife and child.
Sir.
Right now, Sophie is the only priority in House Verivold. The rest of you can rot.
15 years of childhood sweet, and you choose this country trash over me?
My parents work the land. They raise pigs. They've spent every dollar they ever earned putting me through school. There is no shame in that. No shame in honest hands. The only shame in this room is yours, Selena Thornwood, for thinking your money makes you better than them. It doesn't. It never did.
Yeah, what Mom said. Grandpa Henry and Grandma Margaret were the best. Last time around, they both had strokes. Massive ones. Lost them within a month of each other. If only we'd caught it earlier.
My parents are going to die of strokes?
All right now, sweetheart. I'll leave you two.
Sophie, rest, dear.
Sophie Vale, among my kind, those whose blood remembers the old ways, a man marks one woman in his lifetime. Just one.
From the moment your mate mark bloomed under my touch that night at the Aurelia, I have been bound to you, not just my hand, not just my name, my soul, my bloodline, my future, my house. I will love you longer than any mortal life allows. I will protect you against any force this world can summon, known or hidden.
Damien, think hard. If you marry me, Selena Thornwood is gone from your life forever.
There has never been a Selena for me, Sophie. There was always only you.
Marry me. Tomorrow morning, the courthouse. The church can wait, but I want you in my name before another sun sets.
Yes, tomorrow. Oh my god, it's actually glowing.
It's always glowed for me.
Yes, Mom and Dad got married. I'm officially a Verilov. Try calling me bastard now, fools.
Mrs. Cassandra Vernevald is calling. Answer.
Dr. Crane, I'd like you to come read my daughter-in-law's pulse. Money is no object.
Of course, Mrs. Vernevald. Tomorrow morning.
Grandfather, you're sending Crane to heal that woman?
Who said anything about healing, child? She thinks her bastard makes her a Vernonard. We make the bastard disappear. $28 million. And the bone-hollow needle. Fully prepared. The order has waited 300 years for this moment, child. The last Veridog So close. Let's make sure that child never breathes.
Yes, Grandfather. By the orders right.
You were trained for this since you were 5 years old. Don't fail us now. 300 years of patience must not end in disappointment.
Dr. Crane has the bone-hollow needle ready. By tomorrow night, Sophie Vale will be in the hospital. The miscarriage will be impeccable.
Done.
Cassandra, the baby's been kicking less the past few days. I'm a little worried.
Don't fret, dear. Lady Ashforth swears by this Dr. Crane. Says he's the best naturist in New England. Has been quietly helping old families for 20 years. I trust her judgment. Let's just have him check Lyra's pulse. Peace of mind.
Dr. Crane, what's that necklace?
A focus piece, part of my discipline. Don't worry about it, Mrs. Verendolf.
Doctor, where exactly are you putting that?
Your abdomen.
My abdomen? No, what if it hurts the baby?
If she's not comfortable, we don't do it.
Mrs. Veronov, your current condition, if untreated, may cause developmental issues, specifically cognitive impairment in your child.
Wait, Dr. Crane, please continue.
Relax, ma'am. I've never failed.
Ow! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Sophie, what's wrong?
Damien, it hurts. It hurts so much.
Mr. Vernerlaff, you can't go in. Her water is broken. Forced premature. At this stage is either premature or stillborn.
What? No, please. My baby. Damien, you have to save our baby. Promise me.
Can we keep the baby to term?
No. 80% chance of stillbirth. To save the mother, we have to deliver. Now, cesarean.
Damien! If you sign that consent form, I will divorce you. I mean it.
I'm so tired. Mama, Daddy, I'll come back to you next time. Don't be sad. Some hatchlings just don't make it.
Whatever happens in that room, save Sophie. No matter what, save her.
Yes, sir. Go.
She's a micropreemie, 26 weeks. Survival chances are below 30%.
If she doesn't cry in the next minute, we recommend you let her go.
Please, God, just let our girl cry. Just one little cry.
She cried! She's breathing. Start NCCO prep.
Our sparrow lives. Thank God she lives.
Sweet Pig, I'm sorry. Mommy failed you.
Love, she made it. The baby made it.
Really?
Last night, they saved her. She's tougher than any of us. And ICU you for now, but she'll come home soon.
Sweet Pea, you're stronger than Mama ever was.
Honey, Daddy and I, we drove straight through the night. Got here at dawn.
Mom, I'm okay.
Mom, Grandpa and Grandma, they're gonna have strokes. Both of them. Last life. Soon. You have to get them checked. Today.
Mom, take Daddy. Get full body scans. Please. I want both of you healthy.
Honey, Daddy and I, we're fine. We don't need fancy scans.
Mum Vale, Dad Vale, Sophie's just worried. I've booked everything. Let's go now. Peace of mind.
Mr. and Mrs. Vale, your scans show significant arterial blockage. Both of you. Both at pre-stroke stage.
Caught this early. Fully treatable. A month later, it might not have been.
Thanks to our girl pushing for this.
Sweet Pig, thank you. Mama saved them this time. Because of you. Gold Degger's redneck parents, maple syrup Hicktown DNA mismatch theory rising, country bumpins crashing the East Coast elite, God, the Ashford Whisper, Reddit, Twitter, they're savaging Mom and Daddy.
Mommy, I'm so sorry. They're trashing you because of me.
Now, honey, working the land is honest work.
Don't you cry, sweetheart.
Magnus, shut every one of those accounts down. Defamation lawsuits file first thing tomorrow.
Understood, sir. This is Selina Thornwood's doing. Send word. If the Thornwoods so much as breathe wrong again, we end them. Financially, socially, permanently.
Oh, thank you. Look at her, our little sparrow.
Those cheeks, like a peach, like a perfect little peach.
Wait, why don't I hear her? Why is the connection silent?
This isn't my baby!
Vivian, I need a hair sample for the swap report.
Ow! My hair! And wait, Mom's snake friend? Why am I in her arm?
Selina, it's me. I want to make a trade. A baby for $5 million. This is Sophie and Damien's real daughter.
Where are you taking my baby?
Your baby? Sweetheart, this is my baby now.
Mama, Daddy, Grandma, Grandpa, help me. Mom's evil best friend swapped me with her kid. She's giving me to Aunt Snake, and the doctor's in on it.
Did anyone else just hear that?
A child's voice. My granddaughter.
All of us, even the Vales.
Margaret, tell me you heard that too. Tell me I'm not losing my mind.
My God, I heard her, Henry, clear as day.
Chase, lock down the hospital, every exit.
And let it be known, the Thornalds end today.
Miss Thornwald, sources confirm. Thornwald Industries declared bankruptcy this afternoon. Your parents and grandfather chartered a private jet to St. Luda at noon. They drained the family's last accounts, and they left you behind.
No! No, no, no! They can't abandon me! 300 years! 300 years the Order has waited for this moment! The Vervac bloodline ends today!
By Hunter's right, by Thornwald blood, by the Order's oldest oath, the cleansing begins!
Help me. I don't want to die.
Sweet Pea, Mommy is so sorry. I'm so sorry, baby.
Oh God, that was close. But Daddy, Mommy, you came for me. You really came.
What just happened?
Hut, hut. Daily workout starts in the crib. By the time I'm 5, I'm taking on the playground bullies. 1 punch each.
Love, stop stretching for a sec. Let me change her. She thinks she's joining your routine.
Okay. I'll go change clothes.
Best dad ever. Most beautiful mom ever. Loudest, weirdest, best family in all of Ashford Bay.
Smoked ham, cranberry perceives, Maine's finest.
Christmas turkey is served. Come on, everyone, last
Right
dish.
on time. Wash up, everyone.
Now, I have news. Henry and I went back for our checkups, clean, both of us. Whatever the doctors found before, gone.
That's wonderful.
Sweetheart, the farm, the state bought it for highway expansion. We got more than we ever dreamed. It's all going to you, to Lyra.
I have news too, Sophie. Starting next month, you're the new COO of Vernal Foundation. Your appointment is signed.
I bought our Sparrow a yacht. My great-granddaughter sailing the Atlantic before she can walk.
Lord Magnus, I have to ask, what are we? Lyra, me, my parents even. At the hospital, they heard her too.
Ah, child. There's an old saying in our world, blood remembers. Your family, Sophie, the Vals has a thread of the old folk running through it, far back. 8 generations or so. Your father carries a whisper of it. So do you. Stronger in you. Strongest in Lyra.
Wait, old folk what?
A conversation for the new year, Mr. Vale. Tonight, we celebrate. And one more thing, family. The Concord has formally recognized our little Sparrow as a twice-born. Born once before, returned to us now. Her seat is reserved. Among the old.
She remembers things, sometimes, things she shouldn't.
She warned me about everything from the very first day.
She saved this whole family.
Twice born? Yeah, that's me. Mama, Daddy, next life I'm coming back. Just in case you need warnings again.
To family, old and new, to good fortune. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, cheers!
Cheers! Merry Christmas!
Mommy did it. She really did it.
From Stonehoff to Ashford Bay, from scared little girl to the woman I was always meant to be, bloom as the rarest rose and walk away with the prince.